The last question will go to Mr. Farnham. This question is about mental health. How can state, county, and local governments address the needs of residents waiting for mental health services in light of the current budget crisis? Mr. Farnham.
I think probably many of us in the room remember when the state hospital decided that they weren't going to be a state hospital per se anymore, and a lot of people ended up out on the streets and our corners and things like that. And none of us want to see that happen again. I would throw a shout out to the Ecker Center and all the work that they do in our community. They've done a great job under trying times. It comes back to budget. We must correct the budget in the state of Illinois, or we will all fail together and we will not succeed. So we have to get this budget straightened out. And we've got to do it. We've got to start doing it now.
Ms. Munson.
And the first thing we have to do is pay our bills. We have these providers who have contracted with the state of Illinois, and they are waiting to get paid. Not only are they waiting to get paid, they're waiting for a budget because they can't even start their next cycle of operations if they don't know how much money they're going to be getting from the state. When the state legislature left this year, they abdicated their responsibility to appropriate monies and gave a lump sum appropriation responsibility to the governor, and we have to stop that. So getting our budget in order is important. We have to do it, but it doesn't matter if we're not going to follow the guidelines that we've set for ourselves about paying our bills on time and taking our responsibility seriously as legislators to appropriate funds.
Follow up, Mr. Farnham.
For 20 years or more, we've been paying our bills by borrowing from pension funds, taking it from places that we shouldn't have been taking it, and paying our bills that way. I don't see that as a very good solution. I think that, again, we've got to figure out how much money we have coming in and what our priorities are, constantly getting back to that. And we in the community, in all of our communities, have to figure out what those priorities are. Maybe government needs to do less, not just more with less, but maybe government has to do less.
Ms. Munson. This concludes this portion of the forum. I'd like to thank both candidates for their participation. Let's give them a round of applause. We'll now take a short break and reconvene in 5 minutes for your questions and answers. Please make sure to give your index cards and your questions to one of the pages. Thank you.